MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And on the mound now, Yusei Kikuchi. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn.
Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Not even close there. And we're off and running from Anaheim. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Adele settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Alec Burleson stands in now and watches strike one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here's Nolan Arenado. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Kikuchi, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Sonny Gray. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, one of the keys for him is being able to change speeds. You know, the ball doesn't come from a high angle, so it can be a little flat crossing the zone. He needs to create some deception with his pitches. Maybe pause a bit, slow down, speed up, and force this lineup to guess the timing instead of settling into a consistent rhythm.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Here's Trout. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Nootbaar, drop step going back. Out of here! That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-1. And Siggy, he just loves hitting against this guy, doesn't he?
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
This to third. Throws to first in time. That's the second out. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's outside.
Tied up here in the early going. Late on that fastball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Goes down looking. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back in Anaheim, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Kikuchi back to work. And that is out of play. The 0-1. That one hit the knees for a strike. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
We often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire. But Boog Dixon, maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners. So we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
Left field, and that'll get down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground to first, could be 2. On to second, they
He's
get
out.
1, and that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now, Jordan Walker. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Redbirds down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the second, and now Zach Neto. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Misses off the inside, and it's 1-0.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across.
Left field, way back there, and off the base of the wall.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Sonny Gray checks on the runner. Neto dives back in safely. That one the other way. Base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now Yohan Moncada. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I think he was sitting off
I got a
speed
ball,
there.
1 strike.
And a count 1-2. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. That missed inside. 2-2. Look out!
Timeout.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Golden opportunity right here. That misses. Ball 1. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. There's the strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this he can earn some points.
The 2-1 is high.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
On the ground to the left. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Boog, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play, and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
Here's Joe Adele. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it's off the batter's eye. He muscles that one out of here. And they add on. It's 6-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Back to the top of the order now. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. And first offering is fouled off.
Now, you know it's tough to bounce back on the mound after giving up a granny, especially when you still have 3 outs to get. Somehow he's got to shake it off. He's got to just hit the reset button and try to get one batter at a time, 1 out at a time.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Strike 2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
On the ground, Arenado. Over to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Trout in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Soler in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Scott sizes this one up. That is the inning. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Just off the inside edge.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Right through there for a strike. Just missed. And that's through there for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. Good eye in that spot.
I don't like to say he wasted a
2
pitch.
strikes,
I think
Miguel.
that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Wynn takes a ball as he stands in for the second
Now
time.
it's 1-0.
2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Angels 6 and the Cardinals 1. Back here at Angel Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Nolan Schanuel. Outside corner, there's a strike. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Riley O'Brien getting ready to go. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting, short.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Arenado. On to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe singled and scored his first time. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count. There you
O'Hoppe
go.
tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. Ground ball right side, Donovan. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. 3 innings complete. It's the Angels 6 and the Cardinals 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Alec Burleson.
Come on, Angels. Here we go, Angels.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Now batting, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. He's already homered in this game. There's a swing and a drive. Dives and makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And wow, what a great diving catch, Singy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
But that's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays. And right there, he's done it again.
2 down, bases empty. Nato comes in to take his cuts. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that drops in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
In the air, left field. Ward makes the play, and that's the third out.
Now pitching for
Righty
St. Louis.
reliever out of the pen, Riley
Number
O'Brien.
55.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Third baseman,
Here comes Yohan Moncada.
Moncada.
There's the strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's in there. That is strike 2.
0-2.
Ball
One
one
ball.
there.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Hit on the ground to short. Win. Fires over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
2 outs, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. He hit a grand slam his first time up. And that's in for a strike. O'Brien, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2017. And a curve misses outside, and 1-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. It's the Angels 6 and the Cardinals 1. Back in Anaheim, now here is Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
Kikuchi back to work. In for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's
Nice grab.
that's what you got to have at the hot corner. Cat-like reflexes, line drive, caught by the third baseman as he dives. Terrific play.
Next to hit, Lars Nootbaar. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 6-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. He swings and fouls one off. And there's a ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. 2 away.
Got him.
Two down, bases empty. And now it's Ivan Herrera. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Oh, he's looking great so
0-1's the
far. It
count.
helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Shanuel makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Cardinals do get one back on the solo blast. Now a 6-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Fought off foul.
You know, these Angels putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
On the ground to third, Arenado gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here's Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that one is downstairs, and that is ball 1. Just
Outside, that's the ball.
missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Now batting. the
Jorge
designated
Soler
hitter.
up at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. First offering
1-0.
misses badly for ball 1. A little bit
Ball
low.
2. 2 balls, no strike.
O'Brien checks the runner.
No, he's in there.
And diving back is Trout. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the
2
zone.
balls, 1 strike.
Outside.
out.
3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
2 on, 1 out. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The other way, Arenado. Donovan for 1, and that's 2. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Angels 6 and the Cardinals 2. Top 6, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swinging a foul straight back.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
2 is the count.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Going, gone. A solo shot. It's 6-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's a strike, and it's 1-1. And that one fouled off. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
And now 1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that misses. It's 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Contreras up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And there's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either. Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Contreras off of first with 2 away. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Didn't go. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. The shortstop takes the ball. Activity in the bullpen. Kyle Leahy, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Romero also getting ready. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering misses down and away. That's off the mark. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now
At the plate, Logan O'Hoppe, 1 for 2.
O'Hoppe.
Pitch misses there. 1-0. Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
First base.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Yoan Moncada digs in now. Right through there for a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off the shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Stepping in, Luis Rengifo. And that one gets past the catcher. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, and the double play is no longer in order.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
Second and third, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Rip towards third. Tosses to first, and he's out. So 2 down now, and here is Joe Adele. We can't forget what he did back in the second. Singing, that was a big swing in this one.
Yeah, grand slam, Boog. Huge moment early on in this one that set him up pretty nicely.
Up and
That's a
in,
ball.
and that's ball 1. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. There's the strike. Swings through that.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball
One ball,
right there and just
2
ended
strikes.
up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Runner at second, 2 down.
They got
That
a
one
full
misses. And a full count now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Angels 7 and the Cardinals 3. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. The Cardinals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Nootbaar batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Just
0-1.
missed. Outside
0-2.
low, 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking
You got 2
pitches
balls, 1
away,
strike.
you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. It's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Walker in the box again, takes a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball,
Action
2
in the
strikes.
pen down there. Hans Kraus, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Quijada, the lefty, warming up as well. That's down and in. And they'll do it again. Very
2 balls,
high with that
2
one.
strikes.
And it's 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And the slider just misses.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down 4. It's 7-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Taylor Ward. And first offering is fouled off. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Out to short. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And now batting, Mike Trout. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That misses.
Outside.
Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. And that's ball 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That missed by a lot. And the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Come on, Angels. Here we go, Angels.
And no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Jorge Soler. And takes low for ball 1. One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. Squirts away a little bit.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Man at second. And misses
3-2.
inside. Right through there. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Shonowell stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Trout at second with 2 down. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. In the air, out to center. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter. But when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Riley O'Brien out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Kyle Leahy.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for L.A., Zach Neto. Yeah, that's fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
2 strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes he goes. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 8-3. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Quijada.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. That's a strike. 0-1. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one off the mark, and the count is 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Mason Wynn getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Hans Kraus appears to be getting loose. The Angels leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. And down in order go the Cardinals. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. This one in the air center field. Scott settles under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here is Yoan Moncada. A little out front there as he swings through it. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Zach Thompson, the left-hander, up and throwing. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Inside, and the count is filled up. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Liner, base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell. First pitch, and he just misses. Moncada, the lead runner at second. Rengifo at first, one gone. Fouled off left side. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Quick feed to second for one, and it's a double play to end the inning. So one hit is all they get. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Angels 8 and the Cardinals 3. All set to start the ninth in this one. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Wilson Contreras. Quijada back to work. And that's in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Zefferjon, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Number 57 getting cranked up as well. Almost got him.
1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Arenado in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball 1.
Just missed. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the ninth. Next offering way upstairs. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And they get Arenado for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
So it's their last chance in this one. Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3. In there, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
In the dirt, now 1-2. Quijada is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.